What up, y'all? Welcome back to another Series Reaction.
What's good? Happy Gaga Thursday.
Make sure to tap with your boys every single Thursday night. Listen to new music with y'all. We got new Lady Gaga music off her new album. We got the focus track Garden of Eden. Lady Gaga's a legend. We've seen her through a lot of eras. She's been in her movie star bag recently. Obviously just went crazy with Bruno Mars. I don't know what else to say. I have no idea what to expect from her music, really.
Yeah, I don't either. I like the single that she dropped during the Grammys. I thought that video was cool, and that was a really cool way to like promote an album. I don't think anyone really expected a solo Gaga project this year.
Yeah.
But obviously, this is a massive release. One of the most successful pop stars of our lives, you know? And I haven't really heard her make like a concentrated, focused attempt at like pop music in a long, long time. Like you said, she's been off making soundtracks, acting a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to hear what this sounds like. This is Lady Gaga, Garden of Eden.
Go get your friends and meet me on the floor. You out of candy, I can get you more. You start to slurring and I start to squeal.
Okay.
I'm falling over in my 9-inch heels. Come on. Come on and hit me, come on. DJ, come on. Come on and hit me, come on.
Turn the lights off.
Hey,
Hard.
let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what pop music should sound like. You know what I mean? It should make you feel things. Like, even if you don't like pop, like, I don't know, it should be interesting. You should be captivated by it. It shouldn't be cookie cutter. Like, pop shouldn't mean cookie cutter, high budget, formulaic, microwavable shit that we see all the time. You know what I mean?
see where the passion's coming from. We listened to other pop music that you didn't feel as strongly about, but
Yes.
this to you feels like the essence of pop music. Something a little bit left of center, a little edgy, but still, you know, dope and well put together.
Yeah, make me feel like I'm in a dusty nightclub in Sweden. You know what I mean? Like on drugs.
I was gonna say you're hilarious. I feel like this is the best. Not, and again, you can't say the best, but this is like the pop music that I think I like the most as well.
Yeah,
because it is the big production, and like it sounds like a moment. You know, like this
Yeah.
is something that I'm not just gonna play passively in the background.
No.
I didn't. But again, I don't know if everyone has the voice that Gaga has.
True.
Because what she just did, like because I wasn't sure about the first 30 seconds, but these last 10 when she went into that register, or whatever she's doing, I fuck with this heavy.
Yeah, this sounds like a smash hit.
My excuse to make a bad decision. Body's getting close under the lights. I'm feeling this familiar feeling like I've known you my whole life.
That's funny. Yeah. This is like Bad Romance vibes.
Yeah.
Feeding poison apple, take a bite. I'll take you to the Garden of Eden. I'll take you to the Garden of Eden. I'll take you to the
And then it gets a little hardcore for the breakdown.
take you to the Garden of Eden. You're turning green from the adrenaline. This chick's a machine, but her friend.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna go.
I do too.
This is probably gonna go for sure.
So you say yes, and then the party's on. I'll take you to the
Garden of Eden.
I'll take you to the Garden of Eden. I'll take you to the Garden of Eden.
This feels like a cutoff Born This Way.
Yeah,
A cutoff what?
Born This Way.
the album. Like he's saying, it was like Throwback Gaga.
I feel like I'm at Tenant of the Trees.
Yeah.
That type of vibe.
I love how many sections there are to this song.
Yeah.
I love when you keep surprising me with new different codas and interludes. I don't know. It's really interesting.
I feel like structurally this is like built really well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it makes sense why certain parts are grabbing you. Like this is designed to be a great song, but it is like, it's still fun and edgy. And I can't put my finger on exactly why. I think a lot of that comes from like the production, but this is just like, this feels like a science experiment gone right. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, she is such a vet and it's just so clear. Like she knew exactly what she was going for. Cause also like, I'm not familiar with this, you know what I mean? Like I'm a little bit out of my element, but this feels like this type of pop music feels like a throwback. Like this feels like not what pop started in, but like what it kind of like became and like I don't know, like 90s. Is that crazy? Like 80s, 90s type. I don't even know what era it actually is, but like this just feels like the past a little bit.
I think I hear you. I think it's a little more recent to me. This sounds like what was on the radio when I was like 10, 11. It's like
Honestly,
2010 to me.
early 2000s, 2010s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Because that was her era. This is very early 2000s sounding. That's what's coming back. Everything it's the Justin Timberlake Neptune sound in like the R&B rap world, all of that shit, or like the Southern sound with like Gucci and like Jeezy that Jello Ball is trying to do. This shit is the pop style of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is. It's funny how everything's coming around again.
Yeah, and it's cool to have a vet in the game like this that can actually reference herself.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Be retro Gaga, but she's Gaga.
ooh, Gaga. That was dope.
Did you say ooh la la?
Woo Gaga.
Oh.
My thing is like, I feel like a lot of songs from like that early 2000s era, like we're talking about some crazy shit, be it drugs, like sex, whatever. But niggas like us, like we like music a lot, so we're listening to the lyrics obviously in depth, but most people's just nodding their head along and like catching the vibe of these songs. So I feel like this is something that could be played in a bunch of places, kind of just mindlessly, like like you gonna like the vibes. You know?
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a really, really big record for Gaga. It's good to obviously see. She's a hit maker.
Yeah.
She knows how to do this. This is light for her. Like, I don't think this is anything new for her. We listed off all of her shit. Like, this is just her getting back in her bag, choosing to drop music.
Yeah. I love when we get a pop song that sounds like this and that's this interesting. Because I think too often us and other people that I'm around will be like, oh, well, that's good for like a pop song. Or like, oh, that's good for like a radio smash. And it's like like they're talking down on it. Like, oh, well, this music can't be complicated or artistic because it's made for the masses. But no, like a good song is a good song, and like a great pop record should be able to perform well on the charts and also like impressive from like a musical and writing standpoint, which I think this definitely impressed me, and I do think it's going to be big.
I think we overgeneralized. Like, when we say pop music, I think that we shouldn't say that. We should say like what type of pop music we're talking about.
Pop music has always been so confusing of what it is.
Yeah. I think because the word in itself isn't really very clear. Like pop is short for popular, so popular music. So like, what does that really even mean? I feel like in like the traditional or maybe today's definition is like more sterile, more clean, more just generic. But I do really like this. Like you said, like it feels different. It's got more of a retro feel, and I'm not gonna act like this is something that I would like listen to my day to day. But I do feel like if I were going out or at a club, this is the type of music I'd want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I really love this. And yeah, shout out to Gaga, man. Yeah. What, 10, 15 years in the game? Going crazy?
Yeah, crazy. Oh, I'm more than that, almost 20.
Almost 20
the
years in the
fame
game?
was 2007.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Shouts out, man. Shouts out. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Catch y'all next one. Peace.
Yeah.